Hi, it's Shane here from ITTN, and today I'm coming to you from Onboard, Royal Caribbean's latest and greatest Oasis Class cruise ship, the Wonder of the Seas. So once again, I'm out at sea, this time off the coast of Barcelona, to experience the largest cruise ship in the world for a short 2-day sailing. So stay with us over the next couple of minutes to see how we get on. So the second you get on board the Wonder of the Seas, you will be blown away by the amount of space here on board. So behind me, there's the main promenade. And for instance, there's a Ford Mustang parked in the middle of it as a decoration. And it only seems small in comparison to all of the structures and artwork and range of restaurants located on either side of it. So this Oasis Class cruise ship is split up into 8 separate neighbourhoods, one more than Symphony of the Seas has. And that is the Suite neighbourhood, located at the very top of the ship. So Central Park has to have been one of my favourite places on the cruise ship. It really felt like you were in a small, quaint little village in some sort of Mediterranean resort with lots of little restaurants dotted along the sides. These restaurants, of course, are the speciality restaurants on board Wonder of the Seas, but it gave very much a quaint resort feel to it. The other neighbourhood I really enjoyed was the Boardwalk neighbourhood. Again, it was kind of based on an old school, kind of Coney Island type fairground with an old carousel, numerous kind of hot dog stations, as well as the Aqua Theatre, which hosted the Aqua Show called Intense. And my God, it lived up to its name. Never before have I seen a show this thrilling, be it on land or at sea. And it's incredible to think that this level of entertainment is included with your ticket. So anyway, we're going to catch up with Jennifer Callister from Royal Caribbean, and she's going to talk to us a little bit more about the various neighbourhoods and some of the facilities that she's particularly proud of. Again, we only have a few short minutes, so we can't get into every detail because there is literally so much to talk about on this, the largest cruise ship in the world. So Jennifer, thanks so much for inviting me on board your amazing new ship.
It's amazing to have you on board, and it's exciting for the trade to be on board as well, and it's my first time to see Wonder of the Seas as well.
Yeah, I mean, the second we got on board, I was kind of blown away by the scale of everything, by just the kind of sense of space as well on the ship.
I know, and it's amazing. We've got all the other Oasis Class ships. This is our 5th Oasis Class ship, and all the others have 7 neighbourhoods, unique neighbourhoods, right. And this one actually has an 8th neighbourhood, which is Suite Class. Right. So our suite guests have their own areas, phenomenal staterooms, but they also have their own sun deck with a plunge pool, and they have the coastal kitchen, which is their own restaurant. So that's quite unique.
Yeah. I mean, we're here for 2 days, and it's kind of like I could nearly kill you, because if I had 2 weeks, I wouldn't kind of get around to everything.
I know, there really is so much to see, and there's something for everyone as well, Shane. We say it's really a multi-generational ship. I mean, we're in Social 100 here, and this is for teens, so from 12 to 15 year olds, and there's so much to do here for them. But we also have Adventure Ocean, which is for the younger children between the ages of 3 and 12, and that's all complimentary as well, which is fantastic. And we also cater for the smaller ones as well. We have a nursery on board, and that's from the ages of 6 months to 3 years of age.
Okay. I kind of really noticed that, because once we kind of came on board, and I had a little bit of time this morning to kind of get around and see the facilities, that the whole kind of family element, it's huge, and it's such obviously a massive part of the design process, whereas on maybe some cruise ships it kind of can sometimes feel like a little bit of an afterthought, but it's such a huge part of the DNA.
No, absolutely, and there's so much activity on board the ships, particularly on the top few decks, which is the sports and pool area, which is just fantastic.
Yeah.
And you've seen it already. We've got the flow riders, and we've got the rock climbing wall, and we have mini golf, which everyone loves, called Wonder Dunes. And beside that now, we've a new concept, which is Playscape, and it's like an interactive area. Right. So sort of you can touch some of the elements in that, and it brings it to life. There's puzzles there, there's underwater experiences, so it's really a cool place to hang out, and it's so colourful up there when you go up to see it.
It really is.
It's incredible.
And then I suppose when it comes to the dining options on board, again, you could be a month on board probably and eating a different restaurant every night.
Yeah, there's so much choice for people. One of my favourite parts on the ship is called Central Park, and it's very much like a town square. That's what it reminds me of. With that's where speciality dining is, and it's absolutely amazing there. There's so many different restaurants there. One of my favourites is Giovanni's, which is an Italian restaurant, and I love that concept. And we also have, as well as all those dining options, we have a brand new concept called the Mason Jar, which is a southern field restaurant. It's done like almost like a farmhouse theme, and there's live music, country music there, and I also believe the cocktails are amazing. I haven't tried one, but maybe tonight I'll get a chance to have one.
I think I'm lucky enough to be dining there this evening.
Well, it'd be great to get to hear your feedback to see what you think of it, but I believe it's the first of that type of restaurant on any of our ships, and it's proven to be very popular because, as you know, Wonder of the Seas had a season in the Caribbean before she sailed across the Atlantic in the last week, and she's going to be based out of Barcelona for the summer doing the Western Med, so calling in some iconic places in like Provence and Mallorca, but you can also get on Wonder of the Seas in Rome as well, so you can either depart in Barcelona or Rome, and it's really popular with Irish guests. Irish guests always have loved the Oasis Class ships, and I think we just like the different experiences on board the ship.
And in terms of the Irish travel trade, they seem to have a huge knowledge about Symphony of the Seas. Due to your launch, you seem to have the whole industry on board.
We did, and we've a lot of travel agents on board. They've been the backbone of the industry, and we've all had such challenging times over the last couple of years. But without them and without their support, we wouldn't be able to build ships like this, and they're the people who help us fill it. So I'm very grateful to all the Irish travel trade for all the business they have given us and the support they have given us. And you know, I think we're just moving now into stronger booking cycles, and things are starting to come back, and we're back for sure.
Yeah. We managed to catch the amazing Aqua Show last night, and it was unbelievable.
It really was. I mean, intense is the word, and that's the name of the show. Every time I see the Aqua Theatre, I've always said to everyone, you have to see the show, and I think we were both blown away last night. I love the different elements to it, and it all brings something unique. What is amazing, I think, is to know that some of these are Olympians and they are world record holders. Wow. So it's the best of the best in this show, and it blew me away last night. It's just incredible. It really, really is. There's lots of different features. We have things like the music hall, which is on our Quantum class ships. So we've brought that to this Oasis class ship. We also have Playmakers, which is down, and I know you've seen Playmakers, and it's a great place. It's a sports bar. So I believe there was a Champions League match last night. There was a lot of rivalry. I think it was Spain and Italy. And so they will feature all those big sporting events, and people really like that. But also we have an amazing bar called the View Bar, and that's on the top decks as well. It's near the solarium, and I love the concept. It's a bar that has 180-degree views of the sea, and it's the place to go to in the evening time. Plan to go there this evening to see the sunset. Wow. So it's got an amazing canopy that I believe comes to light in the evening time, so it just all lights up.
Well, thanks so much for spending a bit of time with us. I know you're incredibly busy over the last few days, but and congratulations again on this amazing new cruise ship.
And thank you, Shane, for coming on board. Enjoy the rest of your stay.
Cheers. Thanks, Jennifer.
Thanks, Shane.